Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. This video is entirely about photo manipulation, especially photo manipulation by NASA on the Apollo mission images. Here we go. First image is Apollo 11, and here we see the moonscape. This is the moon lander flag and a perfectly black sky, black horizon. But is it black? Well, no, initially it was not black. But they made it black because there was something which we were not supposed to see, so they edited stuff out and edited stuff in. As you can see here, to be exact, when you look at ELC images, you see that this part, and this part belong to each other, and that the rest is a composite. This is the famous pyramid. You have seen this image a lot of lately on the internet, and or you saw this one with better contrast, this one, or even this one. But you have never seen the pyramid in better detail. So I will show you now the pyramid with AMS software, which is auto multi-layer segmentation software. It sort of makes slices of the contrast and then creates a new image of it. So then we get a better detail. This is the first one. Layer 2. We can already see that there is a flat roof. Could be a bunker, could be a building of some kind. This could be a staircase. If you look at the shape, this could be a table, there is something square on it. You can see stars, which is very strange because when this would be a solid building, you would not be able to see stars, right? Well, not quite, because there is the theory by Mike Barra that there are crystal buildings or glass buildings on the moon. This is the third layer, and now we see already different shapes, different contours, and the staircase already becomes very visible. The fourth layer, the fifth layer. We see the rooftop. We see something for a vertical here. This is a perfect shape for a building. Something square with something in it. A black object lying on top. And as you see inside the object, there is something very small in it, which is of different pixelization. So very interesting. And of course, the staircase. Again. See, this is not just a hill. There's more to it, a lot more to it than we were supposed to know. Okay, next image. A is 1582-11217A. This is the end of the film roll, and because of that, they put sticky tape on it, and NASA says that it was damaged. But is that true? In my opinion, it is not, because when we look at this with AMS, we see this. We see that there is something underneath the image. There is something underneath the sticky tape. Different contrast layers. You see contours here. There is an object here. There's definitely something which is now hidden by the sticky tape. There's also an object here. Something floating here. And by the way, you cannot do this with normal contrast layer software. You need special software to do this. And this kind of software is used in microbiology and in science, so it's not readily available in a shop. You cannot buy it, or you have to have a very big wallet. And here we see very interesting shapes. Okay, this one is very interesting. AS1585 11450. What's so special about this one? Well, we see the rover here, we see an astronaut, and we see a black pit and a black horizon. Nothing exciting. And when we look at the contrast, different contrast layers, we see that there is indeed a nice horizon and apparently no manipulation of any kind, and the black pit appears to be a normal pit. When we go into the higher contrast levels, we see that it is indeed a normal horizon. There is nothing strange about this picture. Let's take the second picture. Okay, here we see ELC. ELC also proves that there has been no manipulation with this image. Now it gets interesting. Again, the sky, which is black. There are some objects here, but nothing special. And we'll see a black pit. This appears to be like the pit that we just saw, but is that true? Here we see better contrast, and here high contrast. Looks exactly the same. It's not. When we look at the picture with ELC, then we suddenly see that the horizon has disappeared. Then we see that the pit is totally black. And when we look at the other signatures, we can clearly distinct that there has been manipulation. So let's go back. First image. See? No manipulation. Second image. Manipulation. And just to prove it, we have the following image. Pit. We can even distinct a couple of rocks now. Better contrast, and there they are, the rocks. So whatever they saw in the pit, we are not supposed to see. That's obvious. And this is with ELC, and ELC also proves that the pit has not been manipulated. These curved lines are a result of the reflection by sunlight. So then this is not manipulation. And again, see the stones here in the pit. So from this series of photos, just this one photo was manipulated, just to prove. The next one is the Blue Man. And why is it called the Blue Man? Well, there was a blue man right here. It is now been gone. It's now gone. NASA edited it out because this is the original picture from 10 years ago. Here we see it, the Blue Man. And there's also an object here. See the object? Both are missing from the new picture that's uploaded. When we look at the Blue Man in different contrast layers and filters, we see this. Now, isn't that interesting? What are we looking at? I don't know. And this is the best one. I recently found it, and just like to ask you, where do you think is the manipulation? It's right here, the visor. I'll show you why. We see in the middle of the visor this little white man, which appears to be the other astronaut which takes the picture. No, it's not, because when we zoom in, then we see that the astronaut is not holding a camera or any other thing, and there is something strange with the shadow. The shadow is not exactly behind the object, and the object is not round, the object is square. Or, in other words, this is a picture inside a picture. They copied a square picture inside a picture. And when we enhance it, it even becomes better visible. See? So whatever they took the photo of, it's not the astronaut. And the astronaut is not visible in the visor. It's something else. What better evidence do you need? Well, that's it. There's a lot more to come. I hope you enjoyed it, so stay tuned. Bye bye.